This is Teepee Valley, or Tally. It's been a community for, I don't know, 40, 50 years. And originally everybody lived here in teepees. And then they started getting yurts and roundhouses, and I notice there's quite a lot of caravans here now. It's actually quite a big community. And it was just farmland, just fields with sheep. And they fenced all the boundaries off to stop the neighbours' sheep getting in, and they just let it grow wild. And now it's mostly wooded. Extraordinary view this morning, with the mist still trapped in the valley. It's already 11 o'clock. This morning was the first morning I've experienced, that sort of winter cold. There was actually a bit of ice on the inside of my van this morning. It was an incredibly clear night. It was the first night I saw Orion. And there was like a rainbow around the moon. And just hear the stream down below, which is where I'm heading now. Teepee poles in the tree. The old farmhouse. And this is my friend's house. I'm not absolutely sure, but I think her partner has been here for a very long time, like decades. And I think she's been here, I don't know, maybe 15 years. So this is, a very well established little setup. And they keep building little extensions to the house. And you see there's a new piece on the back, and there's this little piece here on the corner. I think this piece here on the corner is like a bathroom, and the piece on the back is a bedroom, and they're just now making another bedroom as well. This is the toilet by the stream. Little bathing pool. So this will be a long drop compost toilet. Nice. A view of the stream and sound of the stream from the loo. Hey, look at this. My friend's teepee, so she actually lives in this all the time. In a Welsh valley where they get a hell of a lot of rain. So one of the questions I used to ask people was, so what's been your favourite thing about lockdown? What's the thing you've enjoyed the most? And I suspect for you it's not been significantly different to your normal life.
Oh, no aeroplanes for a while.
Yeah, that was.
I really enjoyed that because the aeroplanes do wake me up in the morning.
It was really nice.
Transatlantic flight path, clear blue sky.
Yes, yeah, it was beautiful.
No
wasn't
contrails across the blue sky, isn't it? Just
it was beautiful.
No noisy aeroplanes. Yeah, let's bring that back.
Not many people realise that a lot of Britain, particularly the northwest, west side of Britain, is actually what they call temperate rainforest. So this is quite classic sort of temperate rainforest. A lot of rain, very thick mosses everywhere, and a lot of ferns, like ferns growing out of trees and things. Quite beautiful. So very, very, very damp. Boggy underfoot. But actually the most incredible carbon sinks and also water sinks. So it's like if you've got an area like this, you're not going to experience as much flooding locally because this ground is like a sponge and just soaks everything up. Just soaks the water up. Whereas highly agricultural land, the soil becomes impacted and the water just runs off the top. This one here, you can see the trees come down and lifted up the bridge. When the ground does become very, very wet, the trees can lose their footing. But that's okay, because it just creates space in the canopy and allows new trees to grow underneath. There's actually like lots of ferns growing on the branches up there. I think they're called epiphytes. You can tell by the leaves on this path that there's a lot of sweet chestnut growing here. Sweet chestnut is an incredible tree to grow in Britain and in Europe, because obviously it provides food, but it's also a really useful tree for lots of other things, particularly charcoal making, so that you have fuel. And it coppices really well, which means that you can cut the main stem and allow lots of smaller stems to grow. Just been having a really interesting conversation with my friend who's been living in a teepee on and off for 22 years. You know, even through the Welsh weather and conditions. And we were talking about rewilding humans and how important it is for humans to experience some of their wild nature, to actually live outdoors and be in tune with the seasons and arrange your life according to the seasons. Even, you know, if it's just simple things like where are you going to get your water instead of switching on a tap, or how you're going to stay warm instead of having your central heating. I highly recommend, you know, start off in the summer when it's warm and actually spend some time just living outdoors. You know, actually sleeping on the ground, eating the herbs that are growing wild, having fires outside at night, basically doing everything outside. And if it rains, you either put a raincoat on and deal with it, or if it's very rainy, you just go back to bed. It won't rain forever. It's just a really good start in terms of rewilding your spirit. They've got loads of structures here, so Jim's really into making music, so they've got this big music barn, and they hold little concerts here, and like people come and do regular jamming sessions. They're called Jim's Jams, and obviously you can see big polytunnel, and then they've got various other things over here, so I don't know if you can see through the trees. I'll just come closer. They've got a sweat lodge, so they do regular sweat lodge ceremonies. Actually, it's an enormous one. I don't think I've ever seen one this big. That's a lot of people fit in there. Wow. We're probably talking about 50 people fitting in here. And it's lovely because look, they've got a pool right next to it, so you can get out and have a dip in freezing cold water. In fact, this must be the sauna. We're having a sauna this afternoon, a women's sauna, and this must be it. Not seen it before. Well, let's see if we can go inside. Have a look. Definitely a sauna. Oh, no, maybe not. A meditation hut. Wow. Wow. That's beautiful, and it's actually warm in here. I didn't know about this. It smells wonderful too. You're looking out over the water. Didn't know about that. Okay. So, I thought that would be where the sauna was, but obviously not. There's another little hut down here. Maybe this is the sauna. No, this is a changing area. Or at least somewhere to put lamps and things. And there's a much smaller sweat lodge bender here. Obviously sometimes they do very small ones. You need a lot of wood for a sweat lodge. There's a big pile here, but that might not even do one sweat. But it's a big job, and you have to go and collect the stones because you can't keep reusing them all the time. You can see there's some old stones there. They have to be special stones, otherwise they explode in the heat. Oh, anyway, so I don't know where the sauna is, but we're having one this afternoon, and it's here somewhere. Oh, and you can hear they've got chickens. I think they've got 3 hens and a cock. Oh, look. The children have made something. A little fairy thing with flowers. They're homeschooled, so they're just really good at just finding things to do. They're forever finding things to do. Actually, I can see another. Oh, bless. And another one. A pirate ship, methinks. Waiting still let
To this land, my heart I sing, to always love and cherish as my own, and through my veins the crystal waters flow to the ocean of my soul. Unto this land I shall return, and all my days upon this earth are done, and in her arms I lay my body down, and my heart will find its home.
Hi everybody. Well, I'm leaving this beautiful Welsh valley now. You can hear various vehicles with their engines going. It is part of life when you live in a van or a boat or whatever, is you get diesel engines running. So as you can see, the moon, and then Mars to the right and up a little bit, and if I turn 90 degrees I can see Jupiter and Saturn through the trees. They're very close now.